plastic bottle at first. But no, it's not. It's some sort of jellyfish thing. Is that a mouth or an eye? Is that a spine? I thought it was an invertebrate, but like, is that thing at the bottom like a spine running along it, or is that something different? It's so clear, it's so strange. This one, I think, out of everything we've seen today, is like the most believable. I'm really not sure if it is real, because I've never seen anything like that before, but like in the ocean, something like that existing is not out of the realm of possibility. We haven't explored nearly enough of it. We gotta figure it all out. No, that's really neat. I thought it was like a piece of, like it was like a floating water bottle or something, like trash, but no, it's got like a little, like system in there. You can see some sort of like organs floating around in there, and then whatever that ridgy thingy is at the bottom, and there's the opening in the front. That's fascinating. I like this one. Is that a kaiju? Is that a giant monster coming out of the ocean to destroy us all? Maybe it's just hanging out there, you know, got a little lost, popped its head up above the water, said, oh, too close to humans, bye-bye. I don't want to deal with their crap. It's probably what this monster's thinking, let's be real. That's like a very effective image though. I love stuff like that. Like when it's done on a video, like well, kind of with the fog, keeping it a little mysterious, it's a nice effect, right?
This creature was caught on an underwater camera in Japan. Nobody has debunked it yet. It looks to be 7 meters or so long, slithering through the water with ease. Japanese say dragon is back.
Japanese say dragon is back. Guys, have you heard that? Japanese say dragon is back. Guys, come on! You didn't know? Japanese say dragon is back. Underwater dragon. I liked the first second where they had like that 3D model of a dragon fly by, because I thought that was it at first. I was very confused. I'm like, hasn't been debunked yet? Are we sure about that? I think we're pretty sure that it's been debunked. But this one gives me like movie vibes, like B-movie creature feature vibes from like 2018 or something. I don't know. Like it's got like a bit of a grainy cam to it. Like, it looks like it could be a 3D model. Maybe. I don't know. But in case you forgot, Japanese say dragon is back. Hello everybody and welcome back to Top 10 Central Dark, your place for all things horror. I'm your host Keegan Hughes and these are Scary Unexplained Creatures Part 2. I'd like some explanation. I really would. I'd like to meet one of these creatures in person. I'd like to find it and bring it somewhere and, get it to tell me about its life a little bit, get that explanation. But until then, they'll remain scary. They'll remain unexplained. Let's see what's in store for us today. But wait.
Okay, so I'm going to play it again. I'm going to stop at the point. That. Did you just see that?
Oh.
That. Okay. But wait, it gets more interesting. Okay, so I've zoomed up on this little figure, right? And let me just go forward. What is that? What is that? What is that?
It's like a fairy? Is that what the implication is? Is that it is a F-A-E-R-I-E, a fairy? One of the fae? I could see that. I feel like a lot of fairies like kind of look like stick bugs, you know? Tinkerbell, the Tinkerbell view of the fairy, like just the tiny woman with wings in a dress, like probably if fairies were to exist, they probably wouldn't be like that. They'd probably be more bug-like, a little more hideous, you know? I think it Pan's Labyrinth fairies into, when it turns from like that weird-looking bug at the beginning to the actual like more humanoid thing. I think that's kind of, that's more up the alley of what the true fairy looks are.
People do not really care much if a commonly found fish has washed up on the beach, but they are definitely intrigued if it is a huge animal they haven't really seen before. A giant mysterious creature got the better of people when the carcass washed up on a beach in Indonesia, and they couldn't figure out what it exactly was to their utter astonishment. The 15-meter-long creature, weighing approximately 35 tons floating in the water, also ended up making it red and also a public spectacle.
Maybe it's just me, but the narrator there sounded like AI. It sounded like something trying to sound like a human announcer. I don't know. That's the scariest part of the video to me. I feel like that's like an alien has come down to Earth and is trying to fit in as best as it can. And then we can talk about the gigantic creature. He said a lot of words, but none of them really described what it was, or how it got there, or where it came from. Maybe that's part of the mystery, but I feel like, you know, finding a face on it, or like examining whether or not the redness in the water was blood, or like what happened afterwards. What was the explanation from the locals when they were bewildered and astonished? How did they describe this thing?
This gentleman heard something in his backyard and came outside to this.
What is that?
Many believe he may have raised the beast by how he stood so close to film
the
it.
Beast? He and the Beast are homies? Is the Beast his son? Is this an American Werewolf scenario where somebody gets turned into a werewolf but then like retains some humanity? What if he turns into the full werewolf and goes on the rampage in the square? Then what? For the circus. Sorry, Piccadilly Circus. It's very British. I don't know. That's, again, where's the context? Where's the explanation?
Gentleman trudging through the jungle
another
came
gentleman,
across
eh?
this baby dragon.
There's all these dragons today.
And despite warnings from friends and family, decided to keep the little guy anyway. That detail would be hard to fake, and if you look closely you can see his stomach and lips moving.
This is like an Aragon scenario. It's just you find a dragon and you keep it, and then it does stuff for you, I guess. Kind of terrified. Although, despite warnings, I mean, if I found a dragon and my family and friends said don't keep it, I'd say, you know what guys, this dragon's my family now. And then, you know, 5 years down the road, I would break character and raise an entire city. I'd kill millions with this dragon. Game of Thrones. But other than that, I don't really, I don't know what to say here. This dragon, it's still a baby. You know, we don't know the destructive potential of it. It's kind of funky looking. Colors seem a little off, but hey, if they say it's real, I'll take their word for it. The family and friends said don't keep it, he kept it. That's a human story right there. WTF is this? Huh? Oh, Muckman? Yeah, WTF is that? It looks like a Shape of Water type monstrosity. My word. But yeah, that's like some like weird like reptilian swamp thing going down. Just heading into the creek, heading into the little river. I wasn't sure if I could see it at first. It's camouflage. It's quite effective. But I don't know. If it's taking a dip, I wouldn't be too worried, you know. Let it have its little river run. Let it cool off in the hot summer heat.
This clip was taken in what appears to be an old tunnel or mine shaft that's being worked in. A few seconds into the clip, we see a creature appear out of the ground. It appears to be a large rat based on its face, but it seems to move more like a snake than anything else, and it also doesn't have the same tail as a rat. It stays moving in the frame for a long time, and we can see a lot of its body, meaning that it's probably quite large in size, easily a few feet long. This surpasses the average size of a rat, and is substantially bigger than the type of creatures you are likely to find in an underground area like this.
Oh, that doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel good. I don't like this rat snake thing. It's giving me Night Shift vibes from is it Night Shift? What's the Stephen King short story where they find like that hideous mass of rats underneath like the area? Whatever that one's called, that's what I'm getting here. There's gonna be more of those. There's gotta be like millions of them deeper down. Like this one was like a little gutty and like made its way up to a higher level, but like if you like dug down deep, you'd find like a writhing mass of rat body. And that is all the time we have for today, folks. Hopefully you enjoyed these unexplained creatures. Some of them are more explainable than others. Some are purposefully lacking information. In the end, hey bada boom bada bing, am I right? Unexplained creatures. My goodness. Make sure you stick around for some bloopers. I definitely tripped over my feet in more ways than one today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Alright, hopefully my very ramshackle Use that word twice today. Setup here doesn't change things too much. Just hanging out. This looks fine, eh? I'll be nice and reactive. Alrighty, what is this again? Scary Unexplained Creatures. Oh, I should have headphones. Shoot, where are they? All right. That fly just got shot. Oh boy, this is what I get, right? Hopefully they found whatever the creature was and got to hang out with it, you know, and teach it how to play cards or something. Maybe you can't put that last part in, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Got an eyelash in my eyeball. Huh. If the belly and lips are moving, that means it's real.